So on July 9th, 2011, South Sudan became the newest country in the world. Unfortunately, at that time, there were a few border areas between the two countries who had been fighting with the South for independence. But after independence, they were left on the wrong side of the border. So the government of Sudan considered them to be opposed to the government, and they started bombing these areas.
My name is Fador Yusuf Jana. My family and I have been living in Ida for 4 years. We came to Ida because of bombardment in Nuba, killing people, houses are burning, and all kind of bad things happening. As a refugee, you don't have a lot of freedoms like when you are in your own country. I missed my people back home. I missed my former activities that I've been doing and miss my friends. Yeah, I do miss my home in Nuba.
Since 2011, and refugees began fleeing across the border, Samaritan's Purse has been working in both Yida refugee camp and Ajwan Thak refugee camp. These are two areas near the border of Sudan. The early days that the children were on the brink of death, severely malnourished. They didn't have food, they didn't have water. We are currently providing clean water for the 70,000 refugees in Nida, as well as the 30,000 refugees in Ajwan Thak. So every single day, Samaritan's Purse produces almost 2 million liters of clean water. That's equivalent to nearly 4 million bottles of water every single day. And this is water that is safe to drink. So the entire population of 100,000 refugees now has access to clean water.
When we first get here, the water wasn't that very clean like nowadays. Samaritan Purse was the first organization to come here on the ground. Otherwise, people would have suffered. I can't imagine how they will suffer, but it would have been a big problem. Now we have a number of water points. Our water is very clean.
Of course, it takes a lot of energy to run these wells. It uses a huge amount of fuel consumption. So last year, Samaritan's Purse decided to create a more sustainable option for the future. Samaritan's Purse actually converted 4 of the water points over to solar power. So throughout the day, 4 of these water points are running solely using energy from the sun. The savings that we have realized in the fuel reductions has actually paid off the solar panels in only 1 year. Our goal is to eventually convert all of the water points in Ida, all 14 of them, over to solar power. So that even one day, if Samaritan's Purse is no longer here, these wells will still be providing clean water. So additional funding is still needed in order to convert the remaining 10 water points to solar power.
In Ida, life is better. Samaritan Purse is like a grace or like a blessing from God. They really understand exactly the needs of Nuba people. So I feel like I'm at home.